an innocent victim, injured by someone else's careless actions. I am Attorney Chris Hudson, your voice when you don't have one. If you've been injured, you can get the help you need, because I'm from here for you.
Follow News Channel 6 on Instagram.
Women to Watch on News Channel 6, sponsored by the Barnes Law Office.
The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 4, the hazy conditions you've been seeing outside, a closer look at the air quality and whether you should be concerned. Plus, an audit of the Augusta Housing Department, why federal investigators are getting involved. And construction of a new communal area in downtown Augusta is underway. We'll show you the plans and expected completion date of Jones Alley as your news at 4 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 4.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thank you so much for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with Governor Brian Kemp declaring a state of emergency today for 91 Georgia counties, including most of our viewing area, in response to the ongoing wildfires in South Georgia. And on this Earth Day, officials say air quality is something people should be paying more attention to. News Channel 6's Jartavius Edmond joins us now live.
Yeah, even if those wildfires aren't burning right here, what's happening miles away can still impact the air we breathe. Meteorologists say smoke from wildfires can travel long distances carried by weather patterns across the country.
So we had those two major wildfires in South Georgia, and a southerly wind allowed for that smoke to be transported up into the CSRA, but there was also another key component and another key weather pattern that allowed for this to happen, and that is temperature inversions. This is a normal temperature profile. We typically have warmer air that cools with height, but this morning we actually saw the temperatures get warmer with height, and that acts as a lid on the atmosphere.
And that's why they say it's important to pay attention to air quality even if you don't see smoke in your area. For now, reporting live in Augusta, Jartavius Edmond, WJBF, News Channel 6.
According to the American Lung Association, nearly 1 million children in Georgia are breathing unhealthy levels of air pollution. The annual report released today, Atlanta receiving a failing grade. However, Augusta-Richmond County is ranked as one of the cleanest cities for ozone pollution. The area was graded B for short-term or daily spikes of pollution, but a failing grade for having microscopic dust, smoke, and liquid droplets in the air year-round. According to the Georgia Forestry Commission, in times of a drought, it doesn't take much for a spark to turn into a wildfire. Prevention is critical, and you're advised not to park or drive on dry grass. Use outdoor equipment carefully and never leave fire unattended. It's crucial to follow all burn restrictions and guidance. Time now for a first check of the weather with meteorologist Mil. Construction on the Jones Alley project has finally begun 3 years after it was approved. Kim Vickers has the update.
Soon, pedestrians in downtown Augusta will have a new walkway between James Brown Boulevard and the Augusta Common. The $1.7 million project was approved in 2023. Now it's becoming a reality.
The new space will have several communal areas, green space, safety bollards, and full ADA access to the alley and to the Augusta Common. For months, people have been complaining about the amount of construction in downtown Augusta, but authorities are asking people to be patient as the city works to update and upgrade the area.
I hope what folks see is that we're building a downtown that meets the needs of the modern times. You know, downtown Augusta is being caught up to speed, and it's not just by happenstance. This is intentional.
And I can guarantee you it's going to be worth it when it's over. It's going to be transformational. It's going to be stunning, and everyone's going to love it. It's going to be worth the pain.
Funding for Jones Alley came from a $225 million grant from Governor Brian Kemp to help Georgia neighborhoods recover after the pandemic. The construction on Jones Alley is expected to wrap up by the end of the year. In Augusta, Kim Vickers, WJBF News Channel 6.
We have a programming note to tell you about. The 7 o'clock news is preempted tonight as we have a special airing of the Means Report. Richmond County's Chief Probate Judge Stacey Johnson talks about how the court handles wills, disputes, and decisions that impact a family member's estate. She also has advice on how to make things go as smoothly as possible after your death.
What's a common mistake that somebody makes before they pass away that makes your job harder?
They don't typically tell everybody what assets they have. They don't list all the assets or tell them that they're on the property with someone, or they have family that's in a different state or different country, and they are out here in in Georgia, and no one knows who their family is and trying to find that family. That's the biggest and hardest thing that we deal with. But we have Garnett Lightums who will go and do research for us to find that out.
There's so much you need to know about the probate court, including weapons permits and marriage licenses. Tune in for the Means Report tonight at 7 right here on News Channel 6. Speaking of sports, coming up, the stage is set in Pittsburgh. A look ahead to Thursday night's NFL draft.
Next, ET.
The NFL draft is tomorrow, but several players who expect to hear their name called are already in Pittsburgh, and they had something to do this morning. Andrew Martin is live in the Steel City tonight. And Andrew, there is a lot going on ahead of the draft.
Yes, absolutely, Jenny. Great to be with you on a beautiful sunny day in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the site of the 2026 NFL Draft. Round 1 is tomorrow, rounds 2 and 3 on Friday, and then rounds 4 through 7 on Saturday. The prospects are already here, and what the NFL does when they move the draft on location, which they've been doing since 2015, they hold an annual prospect clinic the day before the draft. And this is really cool. It gives the prospects an opportunity to, kind of get to know locals from the area where the draft happens to be taking place. In this case, it's in Pittsburgh. The NFL has this initiative, Jenny, called Play 60. They want to encourage kids to get outside and be active for 60 minutes a day. This was an opportunity to do that earlier today here in Pittsburgh. Now, there were not quite 20 prospects out here for that particular clinic and here for the draft, but definitely more than a dozen. Everyone, of course, wants to know about the quarterbacks. There was one quarterback on site, Ty Simpson out of Alabama. The other quarterback that everybody's talking about is Fernando Mendoza. He's probably going to go number 1 overall to the Raiders tomorrow night. He is in Miami with his family, but all the prospects who were here really enjoyed the in-person experience with these kids.
It's been a lot of fun getting out with the kids, man. A lot of them were super energetic, really funny, man. So it's great. It's a great guy out here. I'm here with a bunch of other great players, so being able to be around, this type of stuff, these type of people, and have the impact that I have, it's been great.
Now, Jenny, a couple of things that I'd like to mention. First off, on a personal note, I got to work with a lot of your crew at the Masters a couple of weeks ago, so please say hi to Brad and everybody for me. It was a terrific experience for me. And by the way, on this project, I'm working with Terrence Evans, chief photographer out of our station in Raleigh, who knows your guys' operation very well. He says hi. Also want to mention that in your neck of the woods, the Atlanta Falcons do not have a first-round draft pick this year, so unless there is a trade between now and at some point tomorrow night, they won't be picking until Friday. Jenny, back to you.
Andrew, so much information. Thank you so much, and be sure and give Terrence a hug for me. Have a great day. Turning now to NASCAR, where the race is making its way to Alabama. Jacob Morris is standing by at Talladega Superspeedway with 4 things you need to know.
At long last, it is race week at Talladega Superspeedway. Thousands of fans set to descend on the track here. So many storylines. Let's break them all down. Number 1, Sunday's race features changes across all 3 stages. Stage 1 now ends on lap 98, Stage 2, lap 143, and the final stage, lap 188. The goal? Make it so drivers can complete the last 2 stages without a fuel stop. Number 2, the environment. Race week at Talladega, unlike anywhere else. Fans traveling from all over the country, right here in central Alabama.
Get up here, it's like a different country out here. It's like coming in a castle or something with the big walls outside. It was great.
was great.
Number 3, O'Reilly Auto Parts Series Intrigue. The unpredictable nature of Talladega lends itself to surprise winners. Every single driver has belief this could be the weekend for them.
With Talladega, it really levels out the playing field to where we have that opportunity to run with the big guys, and we have the opportunity to get our names up there and put ourselves in contention.
And number 4, speaking of unpredictability, avoiding the big one at Talladega, always the key for drivers. The track allows 3-wide racing. That is oftentimes a recipe for disaster.
There's a guts factor to it, too. Running around Talladega, that close, there's 40-some other cars out there and, not even inches apart. It's a big mental challenge.
As always, keep an eye on Tyler Reddick as well. He's the defending champion and has won 5 of the first 9 races this season. Reporting from Talladega Superspeedway, I'm Jacob Morris.
Our live report on all the action is Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock on the CW6. And check out the WJBF 6 Plus app. This week, the culture takes a trip down under.
Hey guys, my name is Pacharo Mazembe.
And I'm Gideon Mazembe.
And we're beaming all the way from Australia, and you're watching The Culture.
Reality show is not as real as people think it is.
A lot of people do pattern their lives after what they see on reality TV.
I've learned that, especially for me, food makes people happy, and good food really makes people happy.
And I must say, I'm very happy.
Thanks.
I don't want to fall back. Every Thursday on WJBF 6 Plus, which is available on Roku TV, Fire Stick, Apple TV, and Samsung TV devices.
We've only picked up a trace of rain so far this April, and if we're dry for the rest of the month, this will go down as the driest April on record. But there is some hope in the forecast for rain. We'll have details coming up.
The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. The News Channel 6 mobile app is now even better. Download it today.
Kroger always gives reuse, recycle. That's something we say all the time. We say that because it is important to implement conservation and trying to be mindful when we can. Cut down on single-use plasticware, conserve water. That might mean shorter showers. That might mean fixing leaks for some. You could also, I'm really bad at this. I'm trying to get better at it. But when I brush my teeth, turning the water off while you actually brush your teeth.
Oh, yes. Earth is very old.
That's right.
4.5 billion years old. And it's hard to believe that most of Earth is actually covered by water.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the ocean hasn't even been explored by us, and that's kind of scary to me. And I'm not a big fan of going in the ocean anymore because I just don't want to. I just don't want to see like a fish, a huge fish.
Exactly.
I've seen videos. I think social media's made it worse. So there is. To see the nature photos that you have shared with us, along with Weather Team's favorite photos, tune into the Partly Cloudy podcast on WJBF 6 Plus on your streaming device starting at 8 a.m. on Friday.
Take away from all that, Miller, was you saying you think social media's made it worse. I think it's made a lot of things worse. Well, speaking of Earth Day, happening now, residents of Allen Homes are celebrating with a new community garden. It's on Hines Street, and it features raised beds, irrigation, gathering space, and public art. The project is led by Black Farm Street Incorporated in partnership with Augusta Locally Grown, the City of Augusta, and the Greater Arts Council. The event runs until 6 o'clock. We've got more on News Channel 6 at 5. We'll be right back.
April 20th through the 25th, we're hosting an exclusive trunk show event, Feed Myth Limited.
Every conversation is a connection. We're here to keep you in the moment.
From morning walks to community events, we're here to keep you involved.
Life's best moments should be heard, and we're here to make sure you don't miss a thing.
Hearing Associates of South Carolina.
We're here for North Augusta.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's a lot of reasons. Today, our roads are littered with killing machines. I'm talking about semi-trucks. They can easily kill, even at low speeds. Overworked truck drivers are driving all day and all night. Injured in a trucking accident? We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan. For the people.com.
Clothing.
Graduation is right around the corner, and students at Aiken Technical College are already celebrating. Today they held a cookout on campus. Seniors decorated their caps and signed a reflection wall. There was a lot of food and music and a whole lot more.
I've had great connections with all my professors. If I needed someone to write me a recommendation, I know I could do that because we've had that communication and understanding of each other. So I feel like the best part to me about Aiken Tech is just the culture, the community. They're always here for support. No matter what office you go in, someone's there to help you.
Commencement is Tuesday, May 5th at the USCA Convocation Center. And that does it for this half hour, but we have more coverage you can count on at 4:30, including the statewide effort to improve the overall well-being of children in the Palmetto State, plus a closer look at how Aiken County ranks.
Attention homeowners, we're looking.
Aiken County's child well-being ranking is sitting 14th in the state, and local leaders say that number tells a much bigger story about what's happening inside families right now. Children's Place says families are still facing serious challenges, but targeted services are helping stabilize homes before crisis escalates. The agency is part of a new statewide effort with the Department of Social Services called Opt-In. The pilot program changes how poverty-related cases are handled. Officials say nearly 45% of past child welfare reports were tied to basic needs like housing, food, and utilities, not abuse nor neglect.
I'm excited as I can be about being able to say to a mom who loves her children, we can keep your lights on. You don't have to have your children go to a stranger's house or worry that somebody's going to come in and take them away from you because you're having to make the choice between repairing your car to keep your job or pay your light bill on time.
Leaders say the goal is long-term stability for children and families across Aiken County. Last night, 6 of the 7 Republican gubernatorial candidates. Well, Georgia Representative David Scott has died. The federal lawmaker served as the top Democrat on the House Agriculture Committee from 2021 to 2025. Congressman Scott also served in the House for more than 23 years, taking office in 2003. He was in the Capitol on Tuesday, casting his final vote as a member. David Scott was 80 years old. We'll be right back.
This is Talladega. It's a race. It's a party. It's where anything can happen.
This is the biggest and the baddest of the super speedway track.
Talladega, dude, let's go. It does not get much bigger than Talladega.
The NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Coverage begins Saturday at 3 on CW6. Captain these new.
Top Gun is flying back into theaters for 1 week only. Tom Cruise announcing on Instagram that both 1986's Top Gun and 2022's Top Gun Maverick will re-release in theaters on May 13th to celebrate the franchise's 40th anniversary. And if you can still feel the need for speed, Paramount confirmed a third Top Gun film is in development. They co-starred in the Devil Wears Prada films, and now actors Emily Blunt and Stanley Tucci are getting stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. They'll be honored with a double ceremony next week. Wednesday is going to Paris. Netflix has released its first look at Season 3 of the hit series, which depicts Wednesday and her sidekick Thing in front of the Eiffel Tower. Wednesday Season 3 is currently in production.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
And happy birthday to actor Jack Nicholson, the 3-time Academy Award winner, is turning 89 today. That's what's happening in Hollywood. I'm Alex Stone, ABC News.
Here's tonight's ABC Primetime Preview.
at 8/7 Central, a two-part Abbott Elementary season finale event. First, it's Ava Fest, and Ava's determined to make it her biggest yet. Then at 8:30, 7:30 Central, the Abbott crew is heading to Miami for the weekend. At 9/8 Central, it's the season finale of The Greatest Average American. Host Nate Bargatze turns corralling shopping carts into a sport. And on the season finale of Shark Tank at 10/9 Central, see which shark will get a slice of a unique family pizza business. That's followed by your late local news. Then Jimmy Kimmel Live with guests Adam Scott and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz.
It's bow time.
We took the budget buildings, carports, patios, and garages.
Built on site. Call us for your free estimate.
Goolsby's, serving Sunday dinner every day since 1985.
Sherry Osborne, Certified Painters. Call us, we'll paint happy for you.
Augusta Family Dental. We now have 4 locations to serve you.
Locally owned and operated since 1985. Mark Dent's Tire Pros. Love the drive.
Check out the new larger Super Saver magazine and our new mobile app at supersavermobile.com.
We're used to this matchup. The powerful versus the rest of us. I'm Miracle Rankin.
And I'm Jen Jordan. We're running for Georgia Supreme Court to fight for what's fair.
We've taken on the big corporations and insurance companies that profit off your pain.
And taken down child predators and domestic abusers who threaten your safety.
We fought and we've won. These guys have enough friends on the Supreme Court.
We'll fight for you.
The Live 5/6 Day Planner, available on Facebook and WJBF.com. Sponsored by Jordan Trotter Facility Services and Property Management.
After my motorcycle crash, the insurance...
Researchers with the Noah's Ark Scans Project think this mountainous area in Turkey could be the spot where the biblical ship came to a rest after the Great Flood. It was first discovered back in 1959, but now ground-penetrating radar scans may show the remnants of an object 515 feet long. Corridors were found below the earth, which could be the sections of the boat where Noah, his family, and the animals may have stayed. Researchers hope to use a robot to explore the tunnel systems to learn more. How interesting. Wow. Amazing. Okay. Well, I'm going to continue to follow this one. Turkey. I wanted to go to Turkey. I always wanted to go visit there. Went on the Mediterranean and loved it. But I want to go to Turkey. And another one, if you ever get to go to Dubrovnik, go. It is phenomenal. So, go to that part of the country. Expand your horizons. Great people. All right, that does it for this half hour, but there's more coverage you can count on coming up at 5. Greece is great, too. Go there, too. Including the state of Georgia now under a burn ban due to wildfires. The impact on the air quality right here at home. I'm sure you've seen all the smoke. You can see the video there as well. We'll have more next with Jenny. Stay tuned.
The CSRA's favorite news app is now even better, with easier access to local news, weather, and live streaming video. Download the News Channel 6 mobile app.
At Stanton, you get the best value. 2 pairs for just $79. A free eye exam, anti-glare made same day.
That's value you can actually see.
Smart, simple, Stanton.
Burt Jones is everything.
More role models means a better South Carolina. And a better South Carolina means a better you.
It's Kyle's last spin on his turntable from college.
Yeah.
And the first day of Kira's new career in IT. It's the last tea party for Crystal with Miss Marshmallow.
Hold on.
And Sarah's first day of management training at Goodwill. When you donate items to Goodwill, you help provide skills training and career placement for people seeking to realize their potential. And the things you love, get to start a new life too.
Ready? It's happening right now at Rooms.
Join us Thursday, April 23rd at Soli Augusta for a night that gives back. Sponsored by M. Austin Jackson Injury Lawyers, 10% of all sales will go to support Amanda Moon's Blood Cancer United Visionary of the Year campaign. Shop, sit, and make a difference. We'll see you at Soleil.
Judy Justice, weekday afternoons at 3 on News Channel 6.
At Stanton, we sell great frames. All sorts of frames. Over 1,000 frames, starting at just $79.
I saved money, and I see great.
Smart, simple, Stanton.
Right.